Hi, this is Tim Boston. What we're doing today is taking a quick look at some of the Gold Plus Elite member benefits on the Financial Cycles Weekly website. If you are already a Gold Plus Elite member, then you'll want to review this video to make sure that you're getting the full benefits of the Gold Plus Elite membership program. And if you're not one of our Gold Plus Elite members already and are having a chance to view this video, we encourage you to investigate some of what we have to offer here and then try a trial membership for yourself. We'll give information at the end about how to do that. If you think this is the kind of program that's right for you. So to begin with, we go to the website, and you'll notice here when we type in on a browser, we can type in www.fcweekly.com, and as we do so, what this does is it's an abbreviated access to the website. So you can type out financialcyclesweekly.com all the way. You want to save a few keystrokes, do fcweekly.com, and that will get you into the site. Of course, we begin with our splash page here that gives the trading track record and a little bit of an introduction to what's on the site for newcomers who come to the site for the first time. You'll notice two buttons here at the bottom. One says Continued Financial Cycles Weekly. This is the public access panel, so for non-members can take a look around and see what the website has to offer. Over here we have the member login, and if you are a Gold Plus Elite member, then you'll want to click the member login button to take you to the membership login page. And on the membership login page, we have, of course, these critical areas here. We type in a username and a password. And let's see if I got that right. And then click the login button. And that should take us into the member area. Now you'll see a lot of features on the home page once you get into the members area. And one thing that we want to point out here, depending on the browser you are using, you'll see some of these panels on the left and right displayed a little bit wider than others. That's a browser feature. What happens is the web page tries to resize itself for whatever browser you're using. It doesn't impact the functionality, but things may look a little bit different on your particular browser. This particular one is spreading some of the columns out a little bit, but I think it makes a good illustration of how things will still work even if it looks a little strange from time to time. That's one of the more sophisticated tweaks that we haven't gotten our web people around to trying to figure out how to make it compatible with all browsers all the time. But we won't go there. You'll notice here on the left that we have some basic sections. The Gold Member Exclusive area applies to you as well. As a Gold Plus Elite member, you get access to all of these features within the Gold Member Exclusive area. And in fact, let's take a look at the first one here right quick, because that is an issue of the current newsletter. When we click on current newsletter, it will bring up a list of the current issues of the newsletters with a brief description there. And then if we click on the headline for one of those, gives us that description of what's involved in that newsletter, some of the things that were featured along the way with that. And then we have here a download link. You'll notice at the bottom as well, related articles. This will show you links to some of the trading charts and other things that are referenced in the newsletter. So let's go ahead and download a copy of this just to demonstrate how that works. We click on download link. The first thing you'll see here is a download agreement that basically has all the legal verbiage there that allows you to download it and doesn't give you a license to redistribute it and so forth. So this is for your use only. As a Gold Plus Elite member. You might want to take time to read through all of that, but if you've taken time to read through it once, you certainly don't need to do it again. But what you need to do here is click Agree and Download. Now, as we do this, it will bring up a page here that says click here to start the download. And once we do that, you'll notice that it loads fairly quickly on most browsers. And what this is a PDF file. The computer has opened the Adobe Reader, Acrobat Reader, to be able to look at the newsletter. Now you get a link each week, or an attachment rather, to an email with the current week's newsletter. But if you ever miss an issue via email or want to go back and review an issue, this is the way to get into that. You can use that current newsletter feature on the website and bring up the current copy of the letter. Now, of course, with the newsletter, we have a number of features that apply specifically to you as a Gold Plus Elite member. We have a review of the model portfolio, always on the front page, the positions that we've closed out and the positions that we have added to the mix with our week-to-week trading. Typically, on the front page, there's some kind of an article relative to current market and astrological events. And then at the bottom we have our astrological market probabilities. We've gotten a lot of questions and discussions about this astrological market probabilities section of the newsletter, simply because what it does is give us some figures based on historical research. And what we do is go back and check all the astrological aspects that are in play. We backtest every single one of them, and we have a formula for averaging out those numbers to try to give us a projection of what the market will do based on this complex combination of factors. Now, it's important to understand that virtually every day in the markets is unique in this regard because of the number of possible permutations of astrological factors, and we're not using them in isolation here. So this is our number crunching results here. And so, for example, we see Monday, May 13, a 51% chance of higher prices. Understand that that's not a prediction that the market will go up 51%, or really that it will go up at all. It simply says that it's a little bit better than a coin toss here, just about an even chance of it going up or going down. So it's only when we get relatively high numbers on this market probabilities that we pay attention to that as something that can color our trading. What we're looking for here is a historical frame of reference to see what we anticipate the market doing based on the astrological dynamics alone. Sometimes we get very, very strong factors at work that do in fact move the markets. Other times things can cancel each other out a bit, and so we deal with this in the aggregate then. So that's one feature to be aware of. On the second page of the letter, we have the current positions in the model portfolio. This is an area to check when you're trading along actively with the model portfolio. Take a look at this right away, because this will give you the information about where to move the stops for your trades to lock in profits or to minimize the risk as we move along. We don't voluntarily leave trades. We set our stop positions so that they take us out of the trades when it's appropriate to do so automatically. On the left-hand side here, the second page, we always have the bullish and bearish dynamics. These are the astrological factors that in our backtesting are showing up to be the strongest potential influences on the market movement during the coming week of trading. And so we highlight these here for you. If you are avid about exploring them individually, you can calculate these aspects, do the horoscopes for them, and do the back testing with the specific markets that you are trading. All of these calculations are based on our work with the S&P as the dynamics that show up most strongly bullish and most strongly bearish. Now, on the third page, we will continue our articles. Typically, this is where we put the weekly quote from W.D. Gann. We like to reference his thinking as we go along. And on the right-hand side here, we have the Financial Cycles Model Portfolio Trading Track Record. And this will give you the information about what's going on with the trading record so far this year, a summary of the previous year's results from our trading, and then over the years since we began tracking the model portfolio on a week-to-week basis, going back to 2002, what the overall record has been as well. So that's another of the features in the newsletter. We also have in the letter, of course, the spiritual focus for the week, typically some thought-provoking quotations here, and a quote from somebody who can encourage you to have a calmer emotional state in the markets. Balancing the emotions are one of the keys to successful trading. So we would like to provide a little bit of input to head you in that direction each trading week as well. The fifth page of the newsletter includes our work on precious metals and the equity trends in the U.S. markets. You'll also find references here to the planetary price lines. If you're using the Fibonacci Galactic Trader software, this will give you the exact settings to use and the planets to include in your planetary price lines for the week ahead, so that you can track this information on an overall basis. Of course, during our weekly conference calls with our Gold Plus Elite members, we will also give planetary price line information on a day-by-day basis for intraday trading. So if you're wanting to optimize an entry point in a trade or are a day trader, you'll want to be sure to pay attention to that information in our conference calls Sunday evening. Those calls are recorded, by the way, so you can reference them after the fact. And then we also have a listing of the power numbers that we've calculated for the week ahead. It's a link to a page on the website. Finally, on the final page of the newsletter, we always have our stocks to watch. This gives you the names of the stocks and the first trade information. We typically include a trading chart here for one of the stocks and make a comment or two about it, why we think it is a worthwhile candidate for the trading. But for the rest of them, we don't feature much information in the newsletter. We reserve that for our Gold Plus Elite members exclusively. And this is the core of what we discuss each week in our weekly conference call. So in order to trade these positions actively, what you need to do is plug into the conference call on Sunday evening or listen to the recording of that call before you begin your week's trading. We will indicate for each of the stocks what day we intend to trade it, whether we're looking at a long position or a short position, where we intend to set our initial stops, and so forth, and the astrological reasoning behind that. So in each week's newsletter, then, you get a good rundown of the core information about the markets itself, some background and educational material on astro-trading and financial astrology in general, as well as the specific information that you need to trade effectively for the week ahead, especially all of the information relative to the model portfolio and the stocks to watch are the features that focus on that trading plan for the week. So this is accessible, as I say, through the website. We can go back here to the newsletter page for the site, and with this, and this is just that first feature under Gold Member Exclusives. Again, as a Gold Plus Elite member, you have access to all of the newsletter content. In addition to getting it via email, you can access every issue online. But to do so, go to the Gold Member Exclusives, because it's one of the features available to our Gold members as well. So let's talk about some of the sections here quickly. On the Gold Plus Elite membership panel, you'll find that highlighted in kind of a yellow gold color. That's the intention anyway. When we talk about the Gold Plus Elite benefits, we can click on that. And really, this is a description of the benefits of membership, why you want to be a member. We also include here an article on how to access the newsletter in case you forget how to do that online. It reviews that for you. Then on our second section here, we have a section called Gold Plus Elite Access. And what this does is give you information about accessing the conference calls and how to access a playback, a recording of the conference calls after the fact. This is an important part of your membership, so take a little time to review this. Of course, each week prior to our calls, we try to send out an email a couple of hours before the call to remind you of the call coming up and to give you the access numbers for that week. So you can get a heads up before the starting of the call, so you can participate live and join our weekly conference calls. We also have a monthly Q&A call that's accessed through the same way. We have a section here on how to join our monthly Q&A calls as well. And then, in addition to this, we have information about the membership programs, some of the tools to use in case you need to change your password or want to cancel your membership or have questions about the membership benefits and so forth. All of this is there for you on that Gold Plus Elite Members Access page. Now we also have an audio section here, and we've archived selected audios that you can listen to, various interview recordings and other recordings here. And occasionally we will include conference call recordings, but typically this is where you'll find the recordings of the Q&A calls as well as some other audio material that gives you some background on current trading situations and other educational advantages through this particular part of the Gold Plus Elite Members area. We have this reserve section, and that's reserved for future content. So when you click on it, this is what you'll get there. Nothing to access at that point. We're keeping that on a standby basis in case we need to plug something in a hurry for you on some juncture. We do have a video section here, and in the video section what you'll find are online recordings of various webinars that we've offered for our Gold Plus Elite members. In addition to that, there are a few other videos. So if we say click on one of the videos for the webinar here, this will bring up right online a video of that webinar recording, and in this case we can start the whole thing here with the beginning of the minute. This was one from May 2013. And of course, with this button here in the corner, you can resize that so it takes up the full screen as well, so you can watch it a little more comfortably that way, if that's what you'd like to do. So we have the webinar material all archived for you after the fact as well. A lot of hours of video there that you can watch and click up on. On the section on special Gold Plus Elite savings, occasionally we will have special offers for members. As you see currently, there's not one in play on the website at this particular time that we're making this recording, but this is where you'll find information about how to access special offers that come along. The Gold Plus Elite current trading charts is a very, very important part of the Gold Plus Elite membership program. You'll notice here that what we have are charts for each of the stocks to watch that we feature in the newsletter, and when you open one of the charts, what we do is get a complete trading chart of the individual stock that we're interested in trading that we've described in the newsletter. We have the planetary price lines included with this, some comments at the bottom about what price lines we have used, and in many cases we'll have comments here as well about the trading strategy. So as you listen to the conference calls, when you have recorded the names of the stocks that we're interested in for that week, then typically later that evening we have all the trading charts posted on the website for those specific stocks to watch, and through this area of current trading charts you can get access to those stock charts, and we have a very big archive of them there as well. The final section over here is how to manage your Gold Plus Elite membership account. This is an important area because we get a lot of questions about how do I make changes in my account. I've changed my email address, or I need to get a different password, or I want to change the status of my account, or how do I renew my membership. All of these are factors here that you'll find links to in this area of the Gold Plus Elite membership section. As you go there, you'll get links to the specific pages that you need to access in order to make changes in your account status. We've included this here for some time, really since we started the program, but I'm always surprised at how many of our members get confused about how they go about making changes in their account status. So this is something to take a look at and get familiar with early on in case you need to come back to it later on. So our aim, of course, with the Gold Plus Elite membership program is to take up a minimal amount of your valuable time and give you information that you can use to trade with effectively and profitably. But in doing so, we also provide a lot of background information and online resources that you can use. As we were rapidly clicking through the newsletter area and some of the other features, the videos and audios, you can see that we have a good bit of data here stored on the website that you can go back and reference. One of the things that you can do, for example, here is do a search with the search feature, and this will steer you to specific areas. For example, if I'm interested in Apple stock, I can type in search there and hit the search button. It takes a minute to grind away, and with any luck it will show us what the website holds in store for Apple stock. Sometimes the search engine is a little speedier than others, but we seem to be working. There we come. All right, so what we're seeing here are the most recent references to Apple Computer from the most recent to previous ones. So we know the June newsletter for January 27, February 2nd, 2013 had it. Then we had a trading chart going back in May of 2012, newsletter from May of 2012, a newsletter from March of 2012, and so on. And what happens here is it shows us that we have 31 different web pages on the site that relate to Apple Computer. So if you're interested in studying Apple Computer and seeing how we've traded in the past, seeing some of the information that we've published about that particular stock, looking at the trading charts, this is the quick and easy way to access that. Simply type that in the search area, and it will take you right to a directory, and each of these, of course, will give you a link to the specific page. In this case, we'll click on this newsletter, and it brings up the download form that we've seen before to access that archived newsletter so that you can pull up the whole thing and read it in detail. So with this, we've tried to give you a quick overview of what's available to you online as a Gold Plus Elite member. Remember that you do have access to all these other areas under Gold member exclusives as well. The Gold Plus Elite membership is really our most comprehensive online program. So there's literally nothing on the website here except for a few administrator sections that you can't access. Take your time, explore the website. You'll find here as well under the Gold member area a list of the power numbers. This is a very important area to access. We have a reference trading chart under Gold member exclusives as well. These are older trading charts rather than the current ones that you can take a look at. And Gold members have access to this. Only the Gold Plus Elite members have access to the current charts for the markets. That's one of the biggest benefits of your membership program. The power numbers brings up the list of power numbers that we've calculated for each individual week. For example, here for April 29, May 30, we list day by day that the markets are open, what are the power numbers that we are accessing that particular day and watching in the market as key support and resistance levels for the trades that we're making. You'll find a description of of how to use the power numbers in the little book on W.D. Gann's Secrets Revealed, Volume 1, deals with the power number information. So again, this is what it looks like on our website with the Gold Plus Elite membership program. Hope this is helpful to you. And one of the reasons we wanted to create this video was to give you an introduction if you're a new Gold Plus Elite member, give you a review if you've been a member for a while, and if you're just looking at membership, then what we want you to consider is joining us as a Gold Plus Elite member. You will find information on the Gold Plus Elite membership at bit.ly/FCWGPE. Now the FCW are all capitalized, GPE is lowercase. You'll also find links, of course, on our website to becoming a Gold Plus Elite member. If we go back to the home page here, since we're in the members area, it doesn't give you the option of joining on this particular page because this is the area that's accessed by our members only. What we'll do is see if we can log out, and I'll show you what this looks like. If you are exploring this for the first time, what you'll see is this area here that says Join Today in the upper left-hand corner. Click anywhere on that text area and it will give you a description of the membership programs, and at any point click one of these buttons on the right-hand side that says Join Now, and what that will do is open up a membership sign-up form for you. Or it should. Let's see if it brings us there. There it is. So what will happen here is it will give you all the fields to fill out for your subscription to the website and offer you the membership options at the bottom as well. And what we're looking at here, is the trial program for Gold Plus Elite membership. For $97, you can get 21 days with all the benefits of the membership program, access to the conference calls, the webinars, and of course everything that we've archived on the website is yours to access as well, which can get you a very, very strong start in your astro trading career. So if you're not one of our Gold Plus members already, we encourage you to join us. If you are, we want to thank you for being one of our members, and do hope that this information will give you an easier time in getting the full benefits of the astro trading advantage. Thanks so much for joining us for this video.